Bro asked me 2 questions in one. He said, are you going to do a US tour and are you coming to Texas? And the answer to both questions is no, because the answer to the first question is no. No, I have no plans for a US tour right now. Maybe. I like Europe more than I like the US. But anyway. America's expensive. Venues are expensive. Venues are hard to work with. They all just care about money. Europe is a bit easier. Move to EU? I think so. I think it's what I think in the long run, that's what I want. When you actually stack up the two, I think there's a lot of places in Europe, pros and cons, where all the pros, there's too much stuff. Too many pros exceed the cons in it, like, let's say in Netherlands, or... It's a shame, though, because, like, I'm playing Enjal. This is Aram Hakobian. But, yeah, there is, like, something to be said for grass is greener. By the way, I'm learning. Oh, look at this. He's playing like how I would play. I learned that when you have a bishop in the corner and a queen, you should kind of play like this. Oh, I should have went here, probably. I guess. Yo, this was such a bad move. He could have went here, I think. I have nowhere to move my knight. This is so silly. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, this is utter nonsense. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So now by playing a4, right, exactly. And now I'm gonna undevelop, but I kind of close the structure a little bit. I'm just getting into a very silly little game here. It's a very silly looking position. Play g4. Looks a bit edgy. Actually, g4 looks pretty good, I have to say. Because now my rook comes out, and my bishop is out, and my queen side is pretty solid, and there's no way to target my rook with a knight, right? So queen h6 is played, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Now I was thinking how to finish up my development. Probably some sort of knight d3. This move looks pretty good. And then my other knight, yeah, but this just looks like a waste of time for my opponent. I think white is much better. I actually think I've definitely won the opening battle, and I'm castling queenside. And maybe he will too, but his feels less safe than mine. Maybe I understand something about 960. e5. That move makes sense. Now bishop g2. Am I getting my rook trapped if I play bishop g2 is the question. And you have to be really good at like little calculations here. Maybe f4 is not too insane. f4, e4 is attacking my knight. I can drop back to f2. Then he plays like d5. I don't think I'm getting my rook trapped. Oh. Okay. But now you can't castle, right? My opponent wants to play f5. That's what it looks like. Do I care? I don't think I care. Okay, you play your f5 and so what? Wow, this is like insane defense here. I mean, I don't want to trade. I feel like black's pieces are so passive. I'm waiting for this, but I never think it's that strong. Like, this doesn't feel normal to play like this. Something doesn't smell right. And now I strike immediately. Like I should take? Do I sack on G7? It's a huge question. What do I play here? I mean, I'm Gotham chess, right? I should be thinking about these things. Okay, let's just improve for now. We're setting up some stuff. I'm much, much better here. And black can't castle. Mm-hmm. Trying to break through. Where's the breakthrough? It looks like I'm just cooking, but like, where's the breakthrough? You know? How do I win? Okay, I'm better. Ooh. Wait. Okay, let's take rook c8, of course. Let's come here. That was stupid. Why did I? Oh, he hung his rook. Let it be known, this dude is 3100 blitz. It's kind of funny too, because last week I lost like 6 games, I think. So I was like, all right, well, I'll boot up today and I'll lose like half my games again, and Okay. This has to be the best first move. And this has to be the best second move to open up the bishops. Now we're about to see. So I can castle with this rook only if all of this is cleared out. I'm 2100, so I might be playing a lower rated player. It's kind of fascinating. Honestly, we're not even going to go emote mode for this. This is... Alright, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to block that diagonal. I can honestly take, like, the entire center. I kind of want to put my knight on c3. I feel like this... This looks like it makes sense. Blocking this bishop. Yeah, a4. I'm going to fix this weakness. So now that's actually... That's just a pawn that I will permanently have an eye on. Also, do I have, like, some crazy, like, stuff like this? Yeah, I think I should probably castle short side. Getting your queen out in these positions is also pretty useful. I have maybe this. This. That looks pretty good for me. That king looks mighty susceptible to some stuff. Ooh, really? I mean, let's mate. This is checkmate. That's crazy. A straight up mate. Oh my god. Maybe I should have went here. Because that was a... Well, no. But that's like an idea to block out the pieces. And again, black... Yeah, so I expected this move. Now, if here... Take... I mean, I'm just winning, right? Check, knight a4. He's going to move the rook and try to castle, but then I play knight c5? No? Also have queen c6, but I like that this is a check. I don't know what my opponent is thinking about. I mean, this is the only move. I think black is just, like, totally cooked. I think you have to sacrifice. Yeah, I'm winning. So I cannot castle here. This has to castle the other way. So probably what I have to do is I have to get my knight out, I have to move my rook, and then I have to castle long. Oh, that move, like... I was not expecting that. But wait a minute. Sorry? Can I still go knight c5? Okay, that was the idea. I see. Trading off the rook like that. Okay. I mean, I'm still winning. I mean, I guess now I take. It's not bad to win a tempo. This is hanging, but I kind of don't even want it. I kind of want to just develop. But maybe I should take on e7. Another idea is to go here first. Okay, let's go knight d3. I mean, I'm just winning, right? So, like, it's just a matter of time. I just need to figure out the perfect way to do this. This is on the way, which I'm a little annoyed about. Yeah, let's come here. Setting this up. Just to keep the king in the center. All right, we are obviously totally winning. We have a rook for a bishop, ultimately. Yeah, I could have probably gone for something like this. Uh-huh. Okay, my opponent is defending intelligently, I suppose. I don't want to allow too much counterplay. Let's just take. So if the rook takes, the structure stays damaged. If the pawn takes, or one of the pawns takes, I just have a better endgame forever. Okay, so my opponent is going to do it like this, which means I can probably just play like back here, and I'm... And I'm just like easily winning. I guess the idea is to sacrifice, but I'm just gonna... is that too slow? Advance! We're just cleaning up. What? Can I still castle, by the way? I guess castling now would be kind of dumb. How does every game end like a stupid scramble? Okay. Who did I even beat? Okay. That was... Yeah, I feel like I was cooking most of that game, but then it got a little bit stupid. Ooh. That was a nice move. E5. Yeah, now I'm winning. Yeah, that was a nice idea. No, this dude's obviously not bad. He's, Maxim... I don't know how to... Shokachichin. Yeah, I was winning, and then he defended quite well. Yeah, here I lost my advantage. I definitely was, like, totally... Yeah, of course. No, I mean, of course the computers just, like, take the pawn. I just thought it was a little greedy. But... yeah, that was nice. Sethu. That's crazy. I'm playing somebody better than me, but I'm 370 points higher rated. This is Sathuraman. Crazy. This format is so stupid. Not this format, but the ratings are really dumb. This is SP Sathuraman. He's like one of the... Nah, he's a very strong Grandmaster from India. All right, I'm going to get my queen into the game. I think, in general, if you can, and, like, do it without any damage, I think always activating your queen, like Magnus did against me, is not terrible. I had a very similar game against an Indian IM earlier, and in that game I had a very big attack. Let's go knight f3. It looks like a ready. We just have bishops in the corners instead. d6 looks bad. d6 looks bad. Okay, let's figure this out. If knight d3, there was e5, e4. I think. That's what it looked like he was trying to do. But it looks like he totally closed off his bishop, which is certainly surprising. Holy crap. b5. It's an insane move. It feels like I've made progress. I'm not sure about Mr. Sathuraman. Let's take with the rook. And if anything, I can take with the queen. My queen is very mobile. So now we have a 2-on-1 in the long run in the endgame. This bishop is still suspicious. I don't love where his bishop is. This just looks like a very annoying move. I don't know if it's any good, but it looks very menacing. And I guess it stops trades and doesn't let him easily move. All right, we go back. Wow. Knight f8. I wish I had a nervous system that let me play like this. I'd be panicking here. Take. Really feels like I should have a knockout, but I don't know where it is. I don't exactly see it. It's a very absurd position. Very funny. e5. Have I blundered? Maybe. I have been known to blunder. Especially in very good positions. What? Crazy. Well, we're either winning or losing. Let's put it this way. There is no in between. Nice, we won. Nice. He's a very strong grandmaster. Missed maiden 1 at the end. Oh yeah? Oh. What? No, no, it's not maiden 1. No, it's not main 1. No, you guys don't understand. I knew that this was here, but I wanted to just play a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, he had to give me a check, but what happens if I just go king h1? Queen e3. That's nice. Knight h6 was bad. You know, I actually thought of something here. I was like thinking in this position. Yeah. You know, I realized this right after he played it. I realized I should have taken on f6. I realized I should have taken on f6. Because if he takes with a g-pawn, he just gets mated. He has to take like this. And here I thought, look how good my position is. Like, his dark squared bishop is so bad. The computer wants me to go here and just play this endgame where his dark squared bishop is so poor. That's a very, very nice move. Yeah. You saw queen b6, queen e3? I mean, you would have seen it if we played, I'm sure. You probably would have beaten me. Knight h6 was bad. Knight g5 was bad. Yeah, even here I should take on f6, but I just didn't know. I didn't know how to play this position. I was trying to play for an attack, but it was not there. Well, that's fine. I won. I missed mate in 1, but that's okay. Will I cover the latest tour? Yeah, I will, bro. Magnus and Hans and Hikaru are playing. What do you think? Guys, why do you ask me these dumbass questions? I'm not trying to even be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. If Magnus, Hans, and Hikaru are playing in the same tournament, you don't think I'm gonna cover it? What do you think I'm gonna do? Just sit here and goon for like a week? When is the last time Magnus Carlsen played in a tournament and I didn't cover it? I'll wait. When was the last time Magnus Carlsen played? No, I'm gonna amend my question. When was the last time Magnus did anything and I didn't cover it? Stop asking these questions. Ask a better question. Ask a better question. Anything is a better question than that. Guys, Magnus Carlsen is all we have left. It's all we have left. If it's not Magnus, nobody watches videos. Actually, you guys really like low elo chess. You guys love low elo chess. Low elo chess does better than anything. Oh, I'm playing like a 5-year-old now. Hold on. Elnaz Kalyahmet Fide. Elnaz, oh my god. This girl is born in 2010. Oh. I'm playing a young lady from Kazakhstan. I'm boys and girls. I'm gonna lose. Alright, she has more points than me! She has 5 points in the tournament! What? Elnaz! This reminds me of Elnath in Maple Story. The winter where the Yetis are. Good times, bro. Life was simpler back then. Can I play e5? I want to take some space. I really like taking space in this format. Let's take on f4. Open up my bishop. Dude, I thought this was a rook. This is the kind of day I'm having. I thought that was a rook. I was like, oh, I'm gonna open up my rook. That's a nice move. Look at this. Opa. She blunder pawn. I'm winning by 1 pawn now because I have the queen f6 tactic. Not that. Queen f6, and that's mate. There's a lot of... Yeah, in this format, it's very easy to blunder early in the game. Very easy. But she has 5 points, so I have to lock in. She's obviously a good player, and she will recover from this mistake. But so far, we have succeeded in the early game. Yeah, that was actually the move that I was expecting. It's funny, my knight is not hanging. But it's not easy for me to come up with a move here. I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave the door open. Okay, I'm up a pawn. But the position is still... It's still a position. I have to figure out where all my pieces are going. Is she gonna castle? What's she trying to do here? I'm gonna go queen f6. I'm threatening mate. Play c3. She can castle short side. Yeah, it's like not easy for me to find a space for my... Because if she castles short... I think this was a... Ooh! What? King c2? That's demented. What is king c... Why did she... What? Ain't no way. No, this can't be any good. No, king c2 is crazy. What is king c2? Now I'm going to block the center. So I went knight g4 because I want to come here. And if I can block the center, I'm just a pawn up. With no questions. And then I will do the same, but I'm just a pawn up. No, she is not... She is not handling this correctly, I don't think. Yeah, my bishop is very strong in the middle. I can even probably play for more. Okay, in the meantime, let's bring the rook to the open file. Okay. I don't know what my idea was beyond just defending the knight, frankly. It's okay. Here, I was thinking, like, go attack. Ooh. Looks like a mistake. Bishop c4, and we have a very good position. If knight takes, I'm gonna take with the pawn. Bishop a6. Looks reasonable. Keep the pin. Oi. Okay. Maybe keeping the pin was not so smart. I'm gonna castle on the next move anyway. Wow. What a move. What? Incredible that this is not just like losing on the spot. Okay, queen a1 I have. But it's not winning. Oh, queen a1... Queen a2 I should have... What am I doing? Okay, now it's over. Check, check, check. 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 Win the queen. Nice. This is mate. Nice. Nice win. Good win. I think it was quite a good game. I think we played pretty interesting, yes. Yes, it was a good game. But, okay. When will the next book come out? Fall 2026. Yes, it was beautiful game, actually. I played... No, Bishop A6 was horrendous, but, you know. You think King C2 was a mouse slip? I see. Okay.